Alright, morning everybody. Let's try to show you my ice castle here this morning. From the condensation, if you can see that. There's a little bit better representation here, you can see here. And I'll show you the problem with the bags this morning. See this corner here too. This is the inside of the tent, mind you. I'm here. Now, if you take a look at my sleeping bag, I can get some light on it here. Get the camera to focus here. I don't know if you can see that dampness there. See how damp that is? It's actually not damp, it's just wet from my condensation. See that? Look how wet that is. Some ice there. We gotta get this shit to freeze so we can scrape it off before we get it in the bag. So, yep, soaked. You can see that. So, 6 a.m., just a little after. I still have to get out for a pee. But, good morning. We obviously made it to day 5. So, good morning everyone. If anybody's wondering what I do with my camera, I take a dry sack with no insulation. I keep the batteries inside my sleeping bag with me, and then the camera itself just goes into the dry sack to keep the camera cold. This way the camera doesn't get condensation on it. So, but yeah, we can see ice on the sleeping bag there. I know, a little difficult, but we'll get out. Everything's all iced up here. So, I don't know what the temperature is. The wind was howling there a little while last night, and I thought, okay, I felt every once in a while, I felt a little cool air on my face, and I didn't think I would have this much condensation again. But before I go and get my dry sleep clothes on it, I gotta get off of this. And you can see the water. I don't know if you can see that water there, right in here. See how wet that is? Just when I touch it with my hand, the steam comes off. So, yeah, it's time to get up. It's time to get the coffee on for sure. The kitchen's already set up. Water bottles in here. So are my boot liners. I gotta get them. See, when you get out for a pee, you gotta get fully dressed before you do anything. You just get dressed all at once. So, now there should be water in my pot still. It'll be frozen, but that's okay. And then this will be the water for the day, so that saves us there. And of course it goes in here right away. Keep it from, knock some ice out of there. Keep it from totally freezing up, like that. And then it goes on like that. Okay, that's our water for the day. Already done. Well, I mean, we'll boil more snow out of that, but we got drinking water. Yeah. Boot liner. Yeah. This is every morning, guys. Boot liner. Okay. I don't know how good you're gonna be able to see this. Something like that. I don't know. All right. Here goes the oh, I just put you on top of my clothes. All right. I'm just gonna get dressed. I'm just gonna get this done and over with. I was gonna show you the act of getting dressed in the morning, but we'll keep it. We'll keep the channel PG for today. But I mean, usually I hitchhike to the south.
Oh, right, right.
Because it's just easy to get there, and then hope that there's somebody at Trailhead up here at the north heading.
Right, yeah.
And I've been lucky that way. So
Yeah.
I did south to north twice, spring and summer, and then I did north to south in the fall. So, well, my friends, welcome to the channel today, your channel for fun and adventure in the outdoors. All right, it is the 30th of the month, December. I got a couple snowmobilers coming up here. We got a big heavy load out, man. We're gonna hike the Mantario Trail again. So, how you doing?
Pretty good, you?
Not bad, man.
Interrupting you?
No, that's all good. Can I show off your machine?
Hey?
Can I show off your machine?
Go ahead.
All right. Nice Skidoo, Tundra, 550. How's it going?
Good, you?
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
You too.
Awesome. So, yeah, no, I'm just doing my intro. I'm just gonna get doing some hiking on the trail and camping out wintertime, and we're you guys just head down to the big white shell, or?
No, that's my trap line actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. How was the chopping this year?
Not too bad.
Okay, that's pretty awesome. John and his wife on the snowmobiles, they're heading into their trap line. So they trap furs in here. I didn't ask what it was. I was more interested in what my trail conditions might be. He suggested that I could probably just hike straight across 1, 2, and 3 lakes and save myself a bunch of time and effort there. So we'll take a look at the map. I'm not going to get that far. I'm just heading down to Big White Shell again. Once again, guys. Like I said, this is December the 30th, man. So for 2020, I'm gonna have I'm gonna have sheltered at every single camp spot on the Mantario Trail. I cutting it pretty close, but I only got 7 Ks to go, man, to Big White Shell, and then that is the last campsite for me to camp on this trail. So keeping my word to you guys, but also keeping a promise I made to myself. And yeah, I managed to pull it off. Not a lot of time to spare, but hey, as long as we get things done, we get things done. So, all right, guys, this I got a big heavy load out, man. I got like my food bag. Well, you've probably seen it already. I'll probably put the video up on how this trip came together. So. Okay, so we go to our cupboard where we keep our bags that we've previously used, and we begin. So, day 1 is 3 breakfasts. It's going to be 2 of these for lunch. It's going to be the turkey and stuffing for dinner, and 2 snacks. Okay, it's day 1. Alright, so now all that's left to do is just to stack it in. 20 liter stuff stack. That, my friends, is a lot of food. Look at that. Holy smokes, that's a lot of grub, man. Alright, well, without further ado, I don't know why I'm just standing here staring at you guys. I'm gonna start beating feet, man. Let's go. Okay, well, there goes the trappers. I guess they got some trap set just up in here somewhere. But this is our first glance at Big White Shell Lake. And this is where we'll be camping on it for the night, down there, that direction. So for now, we got to get up and go all the way around. And it's just beautiful. Man, wintertime just brings a special flavor to the landscape, and I just love it. Oh, I love winter. All right, let's go. Okay, well, you can see that. I'm not really sure what kind of tracks these are. I'm thinking they're fox. It's kind of neat. Be nice to get a picture or two of some fox. That's for sure. I don't have any. I don't think I've ever snapped a picture of a fox before. Yeah, you can see had a squirt there. And I mean, I'm the only human out here. Except for the people on the snowmobiles, but as you can see, there's no footprints of anybody else out here, so it's not like it's somebody's pet, you know what I mean? So, awesome. All right. You can see I don't have Monster unpacked yet, but we do have the shelter up, which is lovely. Here we are at Big White Shell Lake. The Big White Shell. Quite a bit of snow here. I guess probably a lot of it's come off the lake. You know, that's the way the wind is blowing. So let's take a walk down here. There is nowhere flat to put a tent in here. And I have yet to find the privy and the food box, but we'll get that done. You know, I've been trampling down here on this trail for quite a bit now, and back and forth to the picnic table while I was setting up shelter. The snow is actually pretty deep, which raises some concerns for me tomorrow. The trail heads out this way, and I took a little walk up there. Mostly, I was looking for a more sheltered place to get the shelter up. But like as you can see, there's absolutely nothing flat here. So, but yeah, it was a fairly decent hike in here. You know, there's been other people had hiked in here. Obviously, you can see by that. So. But yeah, here's a Big White Shell. Got some snow coming down a little bit. It's kind of moving through in bands. So it's kind of neat to watch it on a big lake like this. Like it's just ending over there, but that band had just moved slowly this way and now it's there. And here comes another band. So beautiful. Hey, my friends. Well, it's just about 6 p.m. On December 30th, so I was cutting it pretty close to making it to the Big White Shell campsite to shelter at in 2020. So, but we got it done. Pretty stoked about it. I'm really glad that the wind's not blowing because there's not a lot of protection here. So that's a bonus. Sorry, hands are freezing, man. So the battery thing on my screen is flashing too, so I better make this quick. But yeah, we're just gonna try to get up, you know, 5:30 or something like that, because it takes a long time. Like set up this camp, melt some snow, cook my dinner. I had a coffee, and now I just got changed for bed. and it's 6 o'clock, and I got here like, I don't know, like 3, I think, right? So wintertime takes a lot of time, so I'm not really sure how this trip is going to work out. I wanted to do a full north to south. We'll see. Tomorrow morning will be the judge of that. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just going to have to turn around and bail out. And the North Trailhead is the worst place in the world to bail out from, because I got to get to the number 1 to get back to Winnipeg. So it's very difficult to get. There's no traffic up here, so like we're the only car coming up to the trailhead was the car that I was in. So yeah. Anyways, I'm tired. It was a late night last night and an early morning this morning. And you know, day 1 of a 7 to 9 day backpack trip, your bag is heavy, extra fuel. We can talk about this tomorrow because my battery's gonna die, but you know, everything takes 3 times as long. You carry, like, I got 3 sleeping bags, I got 2 sleeping pads, I got 2 pots, I got 3 cans of fuel. Like, it's, and so therefore you're going slower, like you're not making miles like you would in the summertime. So and this trail is been a little bit treacherous. I slid over a rock, and so you can't see anything when the ground is covered in snow. And I twerked something in the back of my neck, my shoulder. Shouldn't be a big deal. We'll just rest it up tonight, and that shouldn't be any factor in the trip making decision. But it's a little bit more snow than what I was hoping for. Like, it's some parts it's up over my knees, so you know, with the drifts and the blowing, especially around the big lake here. So now as I get in further in, who knows how it's going to play out. I'm going to have to make a decision tomorrow on exactly what it is I'm going to do. So, but glad you guys are all out here with me. We did it, guys. Sheltered at every camp spot on the Mantario Trail 2020, baby. Woo! Just awesome. So, yeah, so I'm all snuggled in here. I'm going to look at the map, look at some distances, and just try to think if I got to change plans, what, you know, if, I don't know, I gotta try to figure out what I'm going to do. So, anyways, I'm going to call this a wrap for day 1, and I will see you all for coffee in the morning. Last day of 2020 tomorrow morning. We'll have coffee together. Good night. Morning, everyone. I know one thing. When you're winter camping and you sleep for 12, 13 hours, man, you're pretty comfortable. It's New Year's Eve. The day of New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Gonna get the coffee on. Gotta get the coffee on. And How do you know it's one of my videos? And we're gonna get the coffee on and some breakfast. All right, trying to get the stove running so that I can get some water or snow melted to get breakfast going. I've changed already, back into the daily clothes instead of the nighttime clothes. I've already pumped the cup. That's whatever. It's hard to see if that's lit. Yeah, look for a little bit of orange once in a while. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Got some fuel in the cup here, the primer cup. What it's got to do is heat this tube to turn the liquid to vapor. So there we go. Now, before you melt your snow, make sure that you save some water from the night before or on trail or whatever. This way you don't scorch the heck out of the bottom of your pots. Whew, that's cold, man. Holy jumping. Well, guys, morning of day 2. I'm finally packed up. Yeah, what can I say? Few things that I knew. It was going to take me quite a while to pack up in the morning. Just simple tasks in the wintertime. Just simple tasks like opening a Ziploc baggie can absolutely be frustrating sometimes because it's like, come on, man, I know how to work a baggie, but you just can't get it, you know? Fingers freeze. Every few minutes you got to stop what you're doing. Try to get them warmed up. So basically what I do is I try to do another task that doesn't really, you know, like taking apart tent poles with bare hands is freezing. So then you go and you start stuffing sleeping bags, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? So I knew that it was going to take a long time to get camp packed up every morning, as well as getting camp packed up every night. It's a lot of work out here. Winter camping, but it's fun. It's gorgeous. It's just beautiful. The thing that I'm appalled at is the amount of fuel that I burnt last night and today. I actually used twice the amount of fuel that I had allotted for this trip, so that's a concern. Now I can get to places like last night. I could have started a fire and melted snow for water. But if I don't make it to every campsite, I'm not having a fire leaving scars upon the land. So there's some adjustments that need to be made anyways. So you can see the size of the monster. What's left for me now is to strip down, get these jackets off, and just get the camera batteries in my pockets and hit the trail, and we'll see how it goes. Welcome to day 2.
Thank you.